Okay, you guys ready? Ready? All right. Okay, let's just start. We'll put our hands over our belly buttons and take a nice deep breath in through the nose, letting our bellies expand and exhale, squeeze it out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, squeeze it out. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's knock on the door of life. Oh, I hurt my shoulder. The front of my shoulder helping move stuff. Yeah, keep moving it. There, it's starting to feel better. Is it working? I don't know. Hopefully. Am I on there? thank, thank you. Maroon. I like maroon. Ah. And then we'll come up to the chest, knocking right there at the shoulders, kind of right underneath the front of the shoulder at the end of the collarbone. Ah, sighing is good to help release tension. Ah. And then we'll do on top of the traps. I'm always proud I know that name now. Took me a while to learn it. Ah. This is, we're activating our chi, we're activating our energy by hitting on these pressure points on our bodies, now waking it up, and then we're going to move it around. And we'll come back down to the chest. And then the waist. And then water waves. Whew. If you feel like yawning, that's great. That means you've gotten out of your parasympathetic fight or flight into your rest and digest. So no worries if you feel like a yawn, go for it. Yeah, just talking about it. Nice big yawn. Oh, it's good for you. Okay, so we'll do one with a little bit of balance. So you might need room. There's a new one that when you do like this, you're going to step back and across. Yeah, and if it's too much for your balance, you could just go backwards. So there's one that we just do this on. So you could just stay here. You inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, now we'll try with the leg back. So you inhale and exhale. And then behind you, huh? Behind you. Well, yeah, watch those tables. You can use a chair and you can just step right behind yourself. It is, right? Now add some style to it. Qigong is a lot like dancing, huh? A lot of kind of dance moves. You can see where they've gotten them from, right? Um, let's do hip circles. So just, you can rub your lower back if you want to while you're doing. So you just do a little circle, rub your lower back. See maybe your range of motion on your hips. Side, front, side, back. You could also do it smaller, bigger. Okay, go the other direction. Okay, shake that out a little bit. Let's do, hey, let's do one where we're just kind of like a hip opener and a balance, where you lift up your knees, circle out, and put it down. And see if you can do it slowly. And you can always hold on to a chair. In through the nose, out through the mouth. See if you can, how far you can lift your knee up, out, and over. Up, out, and over. Like you're stepping over kitties in your apartment, right? Sounds like people relate to that one. Cats are always running in and out of my feet and then yell at me if I step on them, right? The tail. Okay. Now let's try a swing. That'll get, so we kind of did the inside. This one gets both. If you can, get behind the chair. So it's like you're like kicking that kitty out of your way. Kick gently, kick up and down. Scooch, scooch the kitty out of your way. Scooch. See, these are practical exercises for everyday life. Scooch and then move your foot out of the way. Scooch up, scooch up. Okay, scooch up, scooch up, scooch up. All right, how's that? Challenging? We could do a little forward and back, do a little front bend, back bend, and massage your lower back. All right. Let's do, since we're doing the pet moves today, let's do dog wags its tail. Okay. So this slow version is just kind of like reaching down with your hand, just getting a side bend. Our spines go in so many different directions, and we often just kind of focus on the front back one. So this one, we're getting the sides. In and out. Breathe through the nose. And now you could kind of speed it up. If you want, you can shake your hips, do your shoulders. Do that inner puppy. You just got home. That puppy's so happy to see you. Or you can be like the old dog. You're still excited, but you're a little, it's a little bit hard to shake. Okay, now let's get back straight and maybe just notice how your body feels as we're releasing tension. Notice the energy start flowing through your body. Maybe you notice tingling in your hands. Ooh, let's do the warm up. This is a good one for winter, and it's a good one for circulation. our heart meridian comes into the palm of our hand, which I thought was kind of cool. It's like that's why we handshake too, like heart to heart in a way, isn't that neat? So we'll start with a wide leg, and there's a lot of variations on how hard you make it. The more you squat down in the middle, the more heat you generate in your legs, the more you'll circulate. But you do what's right for you. And when we come over to the right, our right elbow, like you're about to hit a baseball, and you look to the left. And then when you come in the middle, now your palms face up like prayer. And now you're coming over to the left and your palms like rotate. And now your left elbow's up, you're looking to your right. Now swing down in the middle. Now over to the other side, look away from your hands. Now come in the middle, over to the other side. Yeah. And we'll just go back and forth. Come in the middle to prayer as low as you want to. And you could speed it up or go really slow. And squeeze your palms together. Feel that friction and that warmth in your palms. And look away. Whatever elbow's up, look the other way. And then middle, elbow up, look the other way. Okay, and we'll come into the middle. And how about we squat a little bit lower than is a little bit uncomfortable. Making your thighs fire. And then like a seed of grass, like we're coming up through that crack in the concrete. You can kind of squirm your way up, all the way up. And then do a forward fold. Let's just relax a little bit. Maybe shake out your hips. While we're down here, let's go over to your left leg and massage behind your knee and in front of your knee, your thighs and calf. Maybe just do a whole little leg massage. And then go over to your right leg and give it a massage. And come back to the middle. Let your neck go. Let your shoulders go. And then we're going to slowly roll up. Start by bending your knees. Put your hands on your thigh. And then just let your vertebrae stack one on top of the other. Welcome, welcome. And hands come to the side and down. Let's do a few up and down. Take your time. See if you can move with your breath. Inhale, moving up the entire time to the top. Pause for a second at the top and then exhale all the way down. Pause at the bottom of the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. All right. Shake that out. Okay. My other favorite thing to torture people with is teacups, right? Okay. So we pretend that we have teacups in our palms and we try to keep our palms facing upwards. And that way it makes our joints move in unique ways. And we're going to do a wide leg. Now we'll do this one. Okay. So it's like I'm a little teapot, right? You got your handle, your spout. Okay, we're going to shift the weight to the left and bring your hand over, and the palm's still facing up. Now, when you shift the weight to the right, you point your fingers at your chest and your elbow goes out. And now you're all the way, you come over to your right. Then we come to the middle like a limbo. Put your hand over, draw a circle over your head, and now we're at the beginning again. Shift the weight to the left, and the hand comes all the way over. Shift the weight, point your fingers at your chest, and you come over to the right. And then overhead. Okay? Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale over. And you can bend your knees as you shift the weight to one side or the other, and then come in the middle. Okay, ready for the other side? Left arm out, and we'll shift the weight to the right. The hand goes over to the right. Stick your elbow out and point at your chest as you come through to the left. Then come in the middle, overhead, and then we'll go again. Over to the right, reach. Over to the left, in the middle, and overhead. Now we'll go back to the right. Last one. Over to the right, left, and in the middle. Okay. How was that? Do you have any tea left? The left is small. Okay, let's shake it out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Ha, 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 ha. Let's make the ha sound. Ha, 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 ha. Slow it down. Maybe shake out your feet. Okay. So now we're going to go internal to a flow, to a nice, slow, meditative. So let's all just go inside. We're going to shift our breathing to just our nose if we can. Nice, slow, gentle breathing in and out through the nose. And we're going to check in on our posture. So we want our feet flat on the ground. Maybe check, are your ankles like rolling in or rolling out? And see if you can get them to come straight out of your feet. Knees, your weight. Is it over your toes, over your heels? See if you can get it right in the middle between the balls and the heels. Your knees are slightly bent. Your pelvis, it's kind of like you tuck your your butt under a little bit, but really it's more of a relaxation, just feeling like I like to imagine a big giant tail coming out of my tailbone. That weight pulls my pelvis down a little bit. And then my shoulders over my hips and my head, I imagine there's a hook in the crown of the head and a string's pulling it up so that, and I tuck my chin back and in. So that feeling of being pulled up kind of helps like all the bones have a little more space in between them, right? It's like you're getting pulled in opposite directions, gravity and by the heavens. Tuck your chin back and in. Your knees are slightly bent. Always, all your joints are slightly bent. And notice as you line up your posture, your muscles can relax more because they don't need to be holding you up. Okay. And we'll start with open the flow. That one, you can also imagine you have hooks on your wrists like you're a marionette puppet. And inhale, someone pulls your wrists up. And exhale, they float down. Yeah. And slowly inhale, exhale. Like your hands float on the exhale all the way down. Inhale, they're floating up. Bottom of the exhale, inhale. Your hands are coming up the whole time you're inhaling. At the top of the inhale, float them down slowly. You're going to float them down the whole time you're exhaling. Bottom of the exhale, inhale. Imagine you're in water, and water, you want to move consistently, like the same rate the whole time you're moving your hands up and down. This move looks like it's so easy. You got to concentrate, pay attention, focus on your breath, and allow your muscles to relax. Float up and float down. Okay, we'll embrace the chi ball for a second. Just have your hands right in front of your belly button and your lower belly. We're going to do single hand pebble in the pond. So your right hand's under your belly button, like you're cupping your belly button. Left hand's on top, palms face each other, like you have a ball. And you're going to twist to the right as your, am I doing it? The left hand goes out and around and then back under. And we're change hands. So now your left hand cups your belly button, right hand on top. And then you twist to the left. Your arm goes out and around like you're drawing a circle. And then you come back in. You want to inhale and your hands switch. Yeah. And then exhale. Right hand on top. And then you reach to the left first, draw in front of you, out to the right. Inhale back to the middle. Left hand's on top, reach to the right. Cross your body out, around. Inhale. Exhale, reach to the left, out and around. Left hand's on top and reach to the right, out and around. Right. Now when we come back into the in, let's send the top hand up and the palms face opposite, like a beam of light. And then bring your palms facing each other. Bring that top hand down. It's your left hand's on top. Reach to the right, out and around. Now your left hand's on bottom, right hand, float it up. Face the palms opposite each other. Take a breath. Bring it down. That's your right hand's on top. And you're going to reach to the left first, out and around. Bring it under. Your left hand floats to the top. Face them opposite. Take a breath. Bring them back together, palms facing each other. Left hand's on top, reach to the right, out and around. This one. Left hand comes under, right hand on top. Open that beam of light, take a breath. Bring it back down. Right hand's on top, reach to the left, out and around. And we'll embrace the chi ball. We'll bring our feet closer together. We'll do just a few centering. So left hand under belly button, right hand out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Switch hands. Left hand out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand out to the side. Inhale. Exhale down the middle. Left hand. Right hand. And we'll interlock our thumbs together. Put it over our belly button. And let our body rock and sway. Happy with the wind. Just let the chi move your body like you're a tree in the wind. Letting go of control. Come back to the middle. Thank you so much for coming. Yay, you're welcome. All right.